Palma. Oh,
Oh, man.
that's unfair, and Palma 7 points in the game.
To Del Fuentes.
Oh, wow.
Ilagan takes the shot and knocks it down. Malonia is open. Three-pointer.
Oh, my goodness.
Face a jumper by Robin Celis. Nataliano has time. Now it's Martin Rosso. Turnaround jumper. Oh my goodness.
After a slew of cancellations brought about by the floods in Metro Manila and nearby areas, nagbabalik ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This time, we are in nice and sunny Zamboanga para sa inyong Mindanao Invasion. It's our first time this season na nandito tayo sa Mayor Vitaliano Aguin Coliseum in Zamboanga City. The MPBL is back after more than a week na walang aksyon ngayon. Maglalaban ang Ilagan Isabela Cowboys riding high on that 4-game winning streak. They take on a formidable foe in the San Juan Knights, the Season 2 champions, who are also on a 9-game winning run. Yan po ang laban natin. Ilagan Isabela 5-star Cowboys in the first game, taking on the San Juan Knights. And in the main game, the Zamboanga Sikat Families Brand Sardines battle the Abra Solid North Weavers, the #1 team in the MPBL. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. Si Dev Tupas kasama si Coach Mike Perez, and welcome back to Zamboanga, Coach Mike.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while since we've been here. Pero, always looking forward to going to new places.
Oo, no, mapapanood nyo rin ang MPBL on Facebook and on YouTube. And we are live on Solar Sports right now. And syempre, hindi kompleto ang coverage dito sa Zamboanga kung wala ang ating kasama ngayon. Miss Mika Abisamis is also with us. She will join us in a while. Pero Coach Mike, nakikita natin dito na mainit ang pagtanggap ng mga tao sa pagbabalik ng MPBL dito sa Zamboanga.
Oh, napakaaga pa lang. Kita mo naman yung crowd na meron tayo. Considering na we just have 2 games, but the crowd really has really been very supportive sa ating MPBL.
I think the crowd is here for Mika. Let's bring her in.
Maraming salamat sa Dev, Coach Mike. Alam nyo, napaka-exciting palagi pumunta dito sa Zamboanga. We have seen some championships over here. At syempre, masarap ang seafood. Nakakain ako kanina. Kasing sarap manood ng MPBL sa araw na to because we have 2 very exciting ball games para dito sa unang laro natin, para sa San Juan Knights. As we can see, Coach Senator Jinggoy Estrada continue to promote this chemistry dito sa kanyang team. Makikita naman natin, report ko in the last games. Meron silang bagong thing. They call it working better together. Pare-pareho ng sapatos, pare-pareho ng jacket, sabay pumunta dito, isang plane, nag-breakfast together, nag-gym together, at sa lahat ng ito, kasama nila si Senator Jinggoy Estrada. Because if you will remember, today they are facing Ilagan, then they have to prepare for Pampanga and Abra next sa ating solid na North lineup. Para naman dito sa Ilagan Isabela Cowboys, of course, we are all very excited sa pagbabalik nitong King Cowboy na si Art de la Cruz. He had 5 quality points against Cebu. Pero sabi niya sa akin, Mika, today dito talaga matitest ang ability ng aking physical fitness kasi mas bata daw ang mga kalaban nila sa araw na to. But he gained confidence sa tagal niyang wala sa team niya. Sabi niya, grabe, nakita ko talaga kung gano'n nila na-absorb ang sistema ni Coach Louie. Kaya naman, King Cowboy is now ready to ride. Iha! Sa Dev, Coach Mike.
Thank you so much, Mika. Lagi na lang ang paborito kong yiha ang lumalabas. It's been a while since we played in the MPBL. So, balikan natin all the way back from July 17.
Yes.
Doon sa San Andres Sports Complex. Yan po yung last games natin. We did not play this week until today. Quezon Huskers winning against the Bacolod Tubo Slashers. Quezon still #1 in the South. Ilagan, of course, winning against the Cebu Greats, and the San Juan Knights, routing the Manila Batang Quiapo. And that takes us to our team standings right now. Itong South Division natin, Zamboanga will be in action later on. 15-5 ang kanilang record. As you mentioned, Quezon still #1 with a 16-3 record, but it's really, really tight from number 3 to number 6.
Oo, totoo. And all these teams all together from Jensen Warriors all the way to Piñanta Takjal actually have a good shot at getting at number 4. Samantalang itong Zamboanga, 2-3 right now in the last 5 games. You want to get a really good win streak heading into the latter part of the season.
Well, 7-9 is also tight right there. No, North Division, ang silipin natin, it's supposed to be Abra that's number 1 because of the winner over the other. But, pareho sila ng record ng Nueva Ecija and San Juan, and Pampanga at 15-5. They're number 4. Ito namang Ilagan, they're number 8 right now. But you expect them to really battle for that number 5, number 6, or even number 7 spots there. With the way things are going and the way they're trending right now.
Oo, kasi medyo dikit rin yung pagdating sa 4 up to 8 spot, to which Ilagan nga is there right now, and the hope is really to get a crack at the top 4.
And of course, the two teams that will be playing today, ang daming we see a lot of similarities. You also see a lot of yung style of play nila, no? It's a very interesting matchup. Pero silipin natin how they stack up against each other with regards to their numbers here, Coach Mike.
Overall, let's start off with San Juan since they have the better record. They're actually the better defensive team. They chase a lot of offensive rebounds, get more scoring off the pin. You see right there, points allowed. Better defensive team. Pero samantala sa side naman ng Ilagan, despite being undersized with the absence of Art de la Cruz, they were still able to limit the big teams at least lower than 80 points. So a lot of credit even at the time na wala ito si Art de la Cruz para dito sa King Cowboys.
Well, the 5-star Cowboys actually number 3 in assists, and that has been a very crucial stat in their winning streak. Maganda yung kanilang pasanin that 4-game winning streak. We talk about Ilagan, 2 holdovers that have really stood out para sa kanila, even with the entry, the influx of talent sa kanilang kupunan. Joshua Giap and Mark Dyke, they've really held the fort para sa kanila, even with the absence of Art de la Cruz.
Yeah, and ang maganda dito sa game na to is that both these guys actually played almost 19 minutes, pero magkaiba yung pinanggalingan ng puntos nila. Of course, Joshua Giab, a lot of them coming from the paint. Samantalang more 3-point scoring para dito si Mike Dyke, who was 3 out of 6 from the 3 points. And samantalang ito si Joshua Giab, all his rebounds were actually in offensive rebounds para dito sa Cowboys.
Well, Mark Dyke helped the Cowboys finish with a flurry against Cebu. We talk about San Juan, they also boast of a very strong front line, and especially at that fourth spot.
Oh, yeah.
No, very, very formidable ang kanilang lineup dyan sa pang-apat na pwesto, power forward. And you have to see where they are, and kung saan sila ngayon is because of this guy right here, Mike Calisaan.
Yeah, Mike Calisaan pretty much is unstoppable from the perimeter, and even in the paint moves a lot without the ball, even doing a lot of role in 2-man games, securing the offensive rebounds. But those 12 points in the first out of the 19, ang impressive dito is yung 90% field goal shooting. So you really see the efficiency on those 2-man action para dito kay Calisaan.
Well, Mike Calisaan has a really, really nice touch in and around the paint. Alam natin yung kanyang lakas sa ilalim, no? And we're hoping for San Juan that continues para sa kanila. He has formed a really strong 1-2 punch with Dexter Maiquez. San Juan actually welcoming back si Orlan Omar for this ball game, and Orlan has missed the last 6 games para sa kanila.
Oo, at napakahalaga rin yung inclusion nito ni JC Collier. I talked to him earlier. He says, this is the first time I'm going to play alongside Orlan Omar. So the dynamics, we'll have to figure out how that's going to be para dito sa San Juan.
We'll take a break for now, and we will be back for tip-off dito sa Vitaliano Agin Coliseum in Zamboanga City. This is the MPBL.
The dump pass down low. Kinyan is sprinting down the floor. JR stops on the dime and scores!
Mapapatalon ka kay JR Kinyahan. 26 points leading that fast break. A rare fast fast break layup para kay JR Guinyan.
System as we know it that Coach Jerson Cabildes likes to run, and that's an open secret. Everybody knows about it.
Eman Calo, yung tinatawag na knockout play. Look at this. Galing ni Eman Calo doon. Nakatalikod si Mike De Gregorio. Pastoran. 2 seconds remaining. Santos. Blocked by Maguliano. What an effort galing kay JP Maguliano. Hulog ng langit siya dito sa Pangasinan.
Mismo. He has really showed out. 35, 31, Lagrama. Oh, great pass. Kapaini, the cut, and the basket. He attracts so much attention because he's such a threat. They know that he can hit that jumper. He can get you off the bounce and attack the basket. Here, he gets by the screen. A little crossover, a little gather, and then Gabaini rolling there. And still, despite Gabaini rolling, all eyes were on topping Lagrama. 2 inches more, that could have been a slam, but still a pretty finish. Oh my goodness!
Pretty pass as well, Alexis Iman to Joe Gomez de Leaño.
Highlights galore here in this game. Both teams dishing out great passes, leading to spectacular shots. Nice no-look pass there by He-Man, driving to the middle, and nobody from the opponents.
We are tied, 87 apiece. 53 seconds remaining. Decoy Lopez sidestep, gets the basket, plus a foul.
Certainly a big wasted opportunity for Pasig City. Nasayang, liga din yung naging magandang save ni Rocky Asidre, leading it to this basket by Decoy Lopez.
Off the side of the board. Flores has time. He gets it to Gabo. Hesed, the 3. Got it! To beat the buzzer in the first period. Hesed Gabo turns the deficit to 4 as Pangasinan able to beat the buzzer right here. Lervin Flores, quick thinking for him. And Hesed Gabo able to knock down this tough three-pointer over Enzo Hoson.
That's a much-needed basket para sa Pangasinan.
Ayan, Big Boy Hernandez, Ronnie Alonte, and Carlo Lastimosa. The 5 on the floor for Binyan. Carlo Lastimosa floats in the air and scores.
Wow. Carlo Lastimosa turning back the clock with that double clutch attack to the cup. Ganda ng galaw na yan para kay Carlo. Batang-bata. To De La Cruz, and again, he turns the ball over.
A lazy pass, terrible decision. Oh! Raise the roof!
David Defonso treating the fans here inside the Robert Estrella Memorial Stadium with a dunk.
And that time, that was after that terrible pass that was delivered by Lakap. You have to be very wary of the decisions you make against this Abra defense because they're always going to be on their feet.
For Nueva Ecija, JC Marcelino. Atake. JC, couple of fakes. Labas kay Mocon. Mocon draws closer, finds Manaytay! Oh! He just posterized Miles Canyal! Christian Manaytay, that was nasty! Our Gixer, great move of the game, aboard for greatness!
Por Diyos, por Santo! Wow! My goodness! Me oh my!
That's a body right there! He caught a body, Javi!
I told you, Sadal! I told you!
He caught a body in Miles Canyal!
Pag ikaw talaga yung nagko-cover ng games, he will have one vicious slam at least.
Ginawa natin itong event kasi yung tickets na ginawa natin is ano talaga siya, hindi natin binenta yung tickets, free talaga siya. But so yung iba naman nahihirapan yata i-access yung tickets. That's why gumawa tayo ng meet and greet event kung saan makakakuha din yung mga tao ng libreng tickets for the basketball event sa 26, which is Saturday.
Kasi masaya po kami kasi may libreng ticket po talaga. At saka sobrang thankful po kami kasi yung asawa at anak ko kasi super idol po ang MPBL po. Lalo na po yung mga players po.
Masasabi ko po ay napasalamat po kasi libre lang. Sana manalo po kayo.
Mag-win ng ticket sila araw para pwede kami mirakit. Para manyana, gugugat kami na live.
Maraming salamat po sa ticket na libre.
Thank you kay Congresswoman at Juan na dinala niya dito yung team sa Zamboanga para maglaro. Laban, Arriba, Zamboanga.
Na todos ang banggenyos, taimbita yo continue todo, mira, diat luego mañana. Iwan pa mga kataw tayo mga urang ko tausog. Kita-kita kami suma game na to.
Sobrang overwhelmed lang ng mga pag-welcome sa amin dito sa Zamboanga, lalo na yung mga fans namin dito. So, ang gagawin na lang namin is maglaro ng maganda and kunin yung panalo bukas para sa game.
Masaya kasi kita-kita naman natin na yung mga Zamboangueño na sobrang winner welcome kami and yun lang. And alam naman natin na Abra is talagang solid team and competitive team sila and syempre para sa amin, gagawin lang namin yung best namin para and tulong-tulong yung effort namin makuha namin yung panalo para bukas.
Thank you so much sa suporta nyo sa Manila man, taka hanggang dito sa Zamboanga City, naramdaman namin kayo. Maraming salamat.
Alam ko, mahirap ang kalaban bukas, pero hopefully kakayanin ng team ng Zamboanga City with the support of all the fans ng Zamboanga City, hopefully kayanin.
Number 1 team sa North, syempre, obviously napakalakas ng kalaban nila. Pero yun, with the help of the Zamboanga fans, saka home court natin dito, talagang ibibigay namin yung best. For sure, it will be a good and tough game bukas.
Nagpapasalamat kami sa fans, pero sana pumunta rin sila bukas sa game namin kasi yun nga, kailangan namin ng suporta ng mga taga Zamboanga talaga bukas.
Hopefully, sabi ko nga kanina sa team, hopefully manalo sila at syempre gusto namin na makabalik sila para yung mga Zamboangueños din, makaka-witness pa sila ng next game ng sikat Zamboanga Family Sardines dito sa ating syudad ng Zamboanga.
The top pass down low. Kinyan is sprinting down the floor. JR stops on the dime and scores!
Mapapatalon ka kay JR Kinyahan. 26 points. Leading that fast break. A rare fast break layup para kay JR Kinyahan.
System as we know it that Coach Jerson Cabildes likes to run, and that's an open secret. Everybody knows about it.
Eman Carlo, yung tinatawag na knockout play. Look at this. Galing ni Eman Carlo doon. Nakatalikod si Mike De Gregorio. Pastoran, 2 seconds remaining. Santos, by Maguliano. What an effort galing kay JP Maguliano. Hulog ng langit siya dito sa Pangasinan.
Mismo. He has really showed out. 25, 31, Lagrama. Oh, great pass. Kapaini, the cut, and the basket. He attracts so much attention because he's such a threat. They know that he can hit that jumper. He can get you off the bounce and attack the basket. Here, he gets by the screen. A little crossover.
a little gather, and then Gabayni rolling there. And still, despite Gabayni rolling, all eyes were on topping Lagrama. 2 inches more, that could have been a slam, but still a pretty finish. Oh my goodness!
Pretty pass as well, Alexis Iman to Joe Gomez Tiliano.
Highlights galore here in this game. Both teams dishing out great passes, leading to spectacular shots. Nice no-look pass there by He-Man, driving to the middle, and nobody from the opponents.
We are tied, 87 apiece. 53 seconds remaining. Decoy Lopez sidestep, gets the basket, plus a foul.
Certainly a big wasted opportunity for Pasig City. Nasayang liga din yung naging magandang save ni Rocky Asidre, leading it to this basket by Decoy Lopez.
Off the side of the board. Flores has time. He gets it to Gabo. Hesed, the three. Got it! To beat the buzzer in the first period, Hesed Gabo turns the deficit to 4 as Pangasinan able to beat the buzzer right here. Lervin Flores, quick thinking for him. And Hesed Gabo able to knock down this tough three-pointer over Enzo Hoson.
That's a much-needed basket para sa Pangasinan.
Ayan, Big Boy Hernandez, Ronnie Alonte, and Carlo Lastimosa. The 5 on the floor for Binyan. Carlo Lastimosa floats in the air and scores.
Wow. Carlo Lastimosa turning back the clock with that double clutch attack to the cup. Ganda ng galaw na yan para kay Carlo. Batang-bata. To De La Cruz, and again, he turns the ball over.
A lazy pass, terrible decision. Oh!
Raise the roof! David Defonso treating the fans here inside the Robert Estrella Memorial Stadium with a dunk.
And that was after that terrible pass that was delivered by Lakap. You have to be very wary of the decisions you make against this Abra defense because they're always going to be on their feet.
For Nueva Ecija, JC Marcelino. Atake. JC, couple of fakes. Labas kay Mocon. Mocon draws closer, finds Manaytay! Oh! He just posterized Miles Canyal! Christian Manaytay, that was nasty! Our Gixer, great move of the game, aboard for greatness!
Por Diyos, por Santo! Wow! My goodness! Me oh my!
That's a body right there. He caught a body, Javi.
I told you, Sadal. I told you.
He caught a body in Miles Canyal.
Pag ikaw talaga yung nagko-cover ng games, he will have one vicious slam at least.
Coliseum in Zamboanga City. It's Isabela versus San Juan live on Solar Sports. This is the 2025 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 7. Let's carry on the starting fives, beginning with Ilagan, Isabela Cowboys. Starting at center, number 15, Alan Santos. 1 guard, number 11, Don Gumaru. Also at guard, number 13, Gab Gomez. Small forward, number 41, J-Boy Solis. And the other forward, number 4, Ajem Miranda. Head coach for the Cowboys is Louis Gonzalez. Assistant coaches, Mixon Ramos, Eric De La Cuesta, Hans Robles, Alex Calweng, and Ed Altacorda. Coaching consultant is Glenn Capascio. Team managers, Vice Mayor Dave Diaz, Board Member EJ Diaz and Georgie Fournier. Team governors, Ricky Lagui and Joey Fournier. Team owners, Jayo Diaz, Governor Redito Albano, and Mayor Jay Diaz. Here comes the starting five for the MPBL Season 2 champions, San Juan Knights. Starting at forward, number 7, Ron Dennison. One guard, number 13, Royce Alforque. Also at guard, number 18, Nico Panganiban. Playing center, number 2, Mike Calisan. And the other forward, number 15, Arvin Gamboa. The head coach for San Juan Knights is Alex Angeles. Assistant coaches, Jonathan Banal, RB Mangas, James Songpin, Nat Gregorio, Paolo Gorospin, Jigs Quadamur, and PJ Maningan. Team manager is Junus Mon. Team owner is Honorable Senator Jinggoy Estrada.
Starting 5 is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. The Ilagan Isabela 5-star Cowboys will parade Donald Gumaru, Gab Gomez, AJ Miranda, J-Boy Solis, and Alan Santos. The San Juan Knights will have Royce Alforque, Nico Panganiban, Mike Calisan, Ron Dennison, and Arvin Gamboa. And our officials, crew chief is Manuel Binondo, and General Zala, Karina Martin, and Mark Rancudo is a substitute referee.
And so far, Calisan has started in 18 of the 19 games that he's played. Samantalang Gumaru and Miranda both have started in all the 5 games that they played here for Ilagan.
AJ Miranda facing his former team. Solis turns around, takes the jumper. That won't go. Rebound ni Arvin Gamboa. First possession for the Knights.
And it's important for J-Boy Solis to immediately test the waters. You know, with Art De La Cruz getting very few minutes so far, J-Boy Solis is going to be key para dito sa Cowboys.
Calisan drives right at Santos. Blocked by Santos. That's off Alan Santos. 5 seconds in the shot clock.
A good tap right there by Alan Santos on that drive by Mike Calisan. You know, Mike Calisan always on the elbow, pretty much close to scoring.
Ron Dennison able to sneak past the defense there on the baseline out of bounds.
And San Juan always very active when it comes to baseline out of bounds, and you got to give credit to Coach Alex Angeles for those schemes.
Santos gets inside the paint. Alan with some English on that shot.
At the start of the game, nakausap ko si Alan Santos. Sabi ko, Alan, mukhang mapapalaban ka. Ang daming big sa kabila. Hindi, sila mapapalaban sa amin.
Yan ang mindset ni Alan Santos.
And that's about the tamang mindset. Iga nga, you're going up against a very tough team and you have to have that tough-minded mindset. Oh, tulak.
That should be a foul, though.
That's right.
That should be a foul.
Well, Agent came, you know, running through the baseline, not by himself. Somebody pushed him from behind. And it's exactly what Coach Louis was saying.
Yes, absolutely. And sometimes I just don't understand.
Well, you got to do a better job, though, of calling those situations, though.
And Forque misses the 3. Gumaru trying to thread the needle there. Solis, Santos, Gomez. That's a foul on Dennison.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for AJ Miranda today. You know, Ron Dennison, pretty much one of the tougher wing defenders that we know here in the MPBL. And he's got foot speed, kaya sumabay sa galaw ni AJ Miranda, you know. But hindi mo definitely pwedeng iwanan ito si AJ kahit kailan, you know, pwedeng pumutok yan.
Well, since season 1, Ron Dennison, Gab Gomez, back out to AJ Miranda. 7 seconds to work with. AJ floats, no good. Rebound picked up by Arvin Gamboa.
Good defense though by San Juan, keeping in pace, staying in front of AJ Miranda on that drive.
Dennison trying to get past Gomez. Binigay kay Gamboa. Strong move from Arvin Gamboa.
Arvin Gamboa, one of the guys that has really shored up production for them. He's averaging about 6 points per game, but you know, yung ibang contributions niya, yung presence niya even on the floor helps out guys like Calisan and Marquez on the floor.
Alforque drives, trying to get it to Calisan. Ball poked away. Gumaru stops and floats it in for 2.
Well, there you go. Well, itong Ilagan pretty much would love to push the pace every time that they have that opportunity, especially against these big men of the San Juan Knights.
Panganiban. Atake against Gomez. And great help by J-Boy Solis.
Ganda ng depensa ng recovery ni J-Boy Solis. Well, Gab Gomez got beat right there on that drive. So you see this fast break right here for the Ilagan Cowboys, finished off by Gumaru.
That's the fast break of the game, brought to you by Extreme Expa Personal Karaoke Speaker. Everyday karaoke.
Cowboys on the run again.
AJ Miranda puts the ball on the deck and he draws the foul. AJ Miranda.
And except for that foul, actually maganda ang dinedepensa nito ni Ron Dennison against AJ Miranda. Yung dalawang tira ni AJ na yun, hindi ganun kakomportable, no? He's really finding a way to score against this defense of Ron Dennison.
But, you know, when you face San Juan, you expect nothing less.
Oh, yes, definitely. And AJ Miranda is their second leading scorer so far, roughly about 21 minutes and 13 points per game.
Ilagan, Isabela, they are 4-0 since the entry of AJ Miranda and company. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. 3.5 minutes gone by in this ball game. 4-all ang ating score. Alforque. It's ito Kalisan. Alforque nakawala. Drop pass. Kalisan. Sumabit si J-Boy Solis. 2 free throws for Mike Kalisan.
And that scheme really just kept the defense moving para dito sa Ilagan. Instead of going to a two-man game, puro chase action na nangyayari. Pasa mo kay Kalisan, go get it. And he now is the final decider whether he keeps it or he rolls back.
Now Mike Kalisan, 13 points, 6.6 rebounds. Pretty much all MPBL team numbers there.
Oh, yeah. Number 2 in San Juan's minutes, points, rebounds, and even blocks.
Senator Jingoy Estrada in attendance. 0 for 2 for Kalisan. Miranda cuts. That's a dangerous pass. Ball taken away by San Juan. Kalisan gets it to Panganiban. It's a blocking foul on Alan Santos.
Kita mo kagad si J-Boy Solis dun sa two-man action. Naka-drop coverage na kagad. Alam niyang roll na si Kalisan. Eh. And so you also gotta keep pace with that drive by Nico because he pretty much can finish with the ball on his hands.
And I think, first 4 minutes of this ball game, I think the Cowboys have done a pretty good job defensively.
That's right. Keeping in pace. I mean, you only allowed 4 points para dito sa San Juan, and these minutes already played.
Gomez launches the 3. And it's another miss para dito sa Cowboys. They're 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Dennison. Gamboa, they go down low to Kalisan. That time, Mike Kalisan gets the job done.
And ang ganda ng kombinasyon rin talaga pagdating sa bigs. The Cowboys are trying their best to defend against that big action, pero maganda rin kasi pumuesto. Ito yung si Kalisan. Here we go. First time on the post para dito sa Cowboys.
Gumaru floats it in again.
I love that. Gumaru stays very aggressive in scoring. You haven't had Gab Gomez going. Gumaru's got to keep himself hot in this game.
4 points na para kay Donald Gumaru. Mintis ang 3 ni Nico Panganiban. Back the other way for Ilagan. Santos. That's it to Gumaru. Agent wants it on the low block.
Yeah.
Pero libre si Alan Santos. Play broken up by Arvin Gamboa. That's another turnover for Ilagan. They've had 3 already. Gumaru gets it to drop, plus the foul.
Ganda nun. Presence of mind. Don Gumaru, he's got 6 points so far in this game. And he's been doing an exceptional job of running the open lanes, not allowing that defense to even set up.
AJ Miranda, trust and confidence in his backcourt mate. Don Gumaru, the pride of Ilagan.
At saka gusto mo dun, ang ganda nung control, yung pag-decelerate just in time and enough English on that shot amidst the defense of Ron Dennison.
Gumaru trying to complete the three-point play. That won't go, and he gets his own miss. Mark Dyke with a great tap. Gomez to Gumaru. Pinasok na ng San Juan si Orlan Romar. J-Boy Solis unable to score once again.
Almost an offensive rebound na ma-recover ni Mark Dyke doon.
Kalisaan rolls again, and he puts it in.
Yun ang mahirap kay Kalisaan, no? He's very quick on those short rolls. Kaya every time they look at him, if he's not available, then that's the time that they start ball reversal the other end.
Well, you gotta appreciate as well yung galaw ni Soberano doon.
Oo.
Here's Mark Dyke. Too strong for Mike Kalisan.
I'll tell you what, two quick actions so far. Pagpasok nito ni Mark Dyke, trying to go for that offensive rebound, and ito, talagang dinaan yung lakas ng katawan at footwork against the defense of Mike Kalisan.
And usually, when it gets to this point, early in the season for Ilagan, they're usually short on options, Coach Mike. But now, the second unit enters. It's led by Art De La Cruz, Mark Dyke,
yes,
and T.H. Tumalip.
Oh. Matter of fact, that bench points scoring has really produced well for Ilagan. Almost half of their points coming off
That's
the bench.
a backcourt violation. That's off Soberano.
That's right, good defense by Coco Pingoy right there. Keeping AC very busy on that half-court line. How about this roll right here by Kalisaan? Mark Dyke did his best, but Kalisaan just too strong for that finish.
Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
At isang bagay na nagugustuhan mo rin dito kay Mark Dyke Sedelf is that over the past, 6 games, he's actually been doing good from 3, shooting 50%. So, isa yan sa mga facet ng laro niya na talagang nagugustuhan nitong Ilagan.
Another basket for Mark Dyke. He has continued his fine form here in the first period. Wamar gets away and he lays it in on the reverse.
Gonna be interesting. Kababalik lang ito ni Orlan Wamar. We'll see how much more he can contribute. I'm pretty keen on seeing magkasabay sila ni JC Colliar sa loob.
It's 13-10. Inside they go. Dyke! Blocked by Marquez, but a foul. Tinamaan.
One can say na kung anong ginagawa ni Kalisaan on their offensive side of the floor, yun rin ngayon ang ginagawa dito ni Mark Dyke. About this finish right here by Orlan Wamar. Going little Steve Nash dribble on the other end and finishing.
Well, if there are question marks kung conditioning ni Orlan Wamar and yung status niya sa kanyang injury, that first move na pinakita niya, he's okay. He's fine.
Definitely.
14-10 is the score.
Foot speed, decelerate, English on the shot, all in there still para dito kay Orlan Wamar.
7 points para kay Mark Dyke. Dalawa sila ni Donald Gumaru ang nangunguna dito for the 5-star Cowboys.
So far, ganda na shooting nitong dalawang team na to. Alagaan, almost half of their shots going in and 41% naman para dito sa San Juan Knights.
Wamar finds AC for 3. That won't drop. A foul on the rebound. And San Juan already over the limit.
A good kick right there by Orlan Wamar to find AC Severano just waiting in the corner. But, couldn't knock that shot down. And itong si AC, pretty much, alam naman natin, pagdating sa 3 points, yan ang inaasahan. At the very least, in the last 4 games, he's converted at least 1 3 and he's shooting roughly about 50% also from there.
Some eye-popping numbers para kay Art De La Cruz before he got hurt. He's come back. Delivered 5 quick points against Cebu. Boss Joey Fournier, who's celebrating his birthday today.
Oh,
by the
happy
way.
birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, Boss Joey. 17-10, the Cowboys taking the game to the Knights here in the early goings. We'll be right back.
Zamboanga City, this was the longest na nagpahinga itong si Orlon Mar Jr. because of an injury. This was about 4 games, so mga isang buwan din if you count the games once a week. Orlon feels about 90% good. Sabi mo nga si Delph no kanina, pero ang utak daw niya ay 100% nasa paglalaro. That's why he is here, which is also obviously showing his respect to the Cowboys. No? Sabi niya hindi biro ang backcourt ng Ilagan, lalo si Ajem na dating teammate niya. His left Achilles injury has humbled him, but at the same time realized how this new system has helped shape the San Juan Knights in Season 7. Appreciates efforts especially from Colliar, who was the main orchestrator to the best of his abilities while Wami was injured. Kaya naman, may isang fan dito, no? Si Mikael De Suyo na hindi daw nag-ahit para sa araw na to para lang magpa-picture kay Orlan. Alam daw kasi niya na ngayon daw babalik ang kanyang idol, being a point guard himself in charity leagues. Kaya naman, ayan, ano, tuwang-tuwa siya sa kanyang pagpapapicture sa kanyang idol. Sa Delph, Coach Mike.
My goodness. That's Orlan Wamar's long-lost brother. Long-lost twin brother.
Oh.
We found him. We found him here. Alam mo kanina, Coach Mike, nung nakita ko to si Michael, sabi ko si Orlan Wamar yan eh. Unang, nawala yung ano ko, nawala yung hiya ko. Si Orlan Wamar.
Pero hindi mo siya kilala.
Hindi ko siya kilala. But nonetheless, I'm really happy they found each other.
Oh, yes.
Nakapagpa-picture pa.
After it's been a while.
and also Orlan was kind enough to oblige dun sa kanilang pictorial, no?
And that's what you love about the MPBL. You know, the players are pretty much, very engaged with the fans. Oh, Art de la Cruz.
If there are question marks as well on Art de la Cruz, well, sinagot niya rin dyan. 19-10 now for Ilagan. They go inside. Papa Ray gets it to drop.
And sometimes you got to keep it very simple. I mean, the veteran in Reynel Hugnatan pretty much keeping it very simple with that putback.
Dyke with a crossover. Labas kay Art. Maikes sa nakabantay. That's a foul on Dexter Maikes, number 2 on Dexter.
Again, ito yung nami-miss ng Ilagan, yung mga reads na ganyan ni Art de la Cruz, playing with the ball and everybody playing off of it.
And pretty much yung pag-develop ng play nila, someone who can actually do something immediately.
Agree. He's a quick thinker, a good read, quick decision maker. And kaya yung mga kakampi niya talagang, gumagalaw pag nakita nila yung bola na kay Art de la Cruz. That's how much valuable of a piece para dito sa Cowboys itong si Art.
And they also have Dennis Santos on the floor. 2 for 2 for Art de la Cruz. And that's 6 points for him.
Right. Very quick. And similar to how he played against the Cebu Greats, he was in there for, I think, mid of the first quarter where they really couldn't get anything going. And Art really just went to work, got those 5 points, and started the game rolling para sa Ilagan Cowboys.
Well, Ilagan shooting 7 of 14 here in the first period. Their three-point shooting has yet to click yet.
Yeah, actually the same for San Juan. No triples made yet so far from both these teams.
Maikes backing down on Dyke. May pito. Unang foul ni Mark Dyke. Pang-apat pala, no? Not yet in the penalty itong Ilagan.
And that's where the interior defense is going to be very important for the Ilagan Cowboys. Multiple players able to score and move inside the paint para dito sa San Juan.
Soberano gets it back. The three-point play. Possibility para dito sa San Juan. A great read from the veteran, Reynel Hugnatan.
Yeah, and it pretty much has been what they've been doing in this game.
This is the game brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
If you're gonna split yung two-man game versus, chase and keep action, mukhang mas lamang na yung chase action para dito sa San Juan Knights. And the guys have been, masipag na kumakat off that action. Good pass.
De La Cruz, jumper, got it. Art De La Cruz looking very sharp in the first period with 8 points, 23-15. Lamang ang Ilagan Isabela 5-star Cowboys.
And to your point, hindi matagal mag-develop yung offense, because of his quick thinking and quick decision making.
Nuwami with the rock. And Dyke and Marquez right there. Papa Ray takes the 3. That won't go. Rebounding Coco Pingoy. He has time. Coco spins away. Takes the 3. Could not hit as the buzzer sounded. But the Ilagan Isabela 5-star Cowboys jumping the gun on the San Juan Knights here early on, 23-15 at the end of the first period.
Yeah, pretty much Ilagan doing a good job of, staying in control and keeping in pace against San Juan Knights. And the two-man action has been working for San Juan. But the quick comeback of Art De La Cruz and Mark Dyke inserted mid of the quarter has really helped Ilagan in this first quarter.
The 5-star Cowboys with an 80-66 win against the Cebu Greats. It was a slow start para sa kanila and picked it up in the second quarter, third quarter. Medyo bumagal ulit, but at the tail end of the third quarter, doon nagbumulusok itong Cowboys and they were able to sustain that in the fourth. And I'm just wearing down itong Cebu Greats.
Oo, at napakaganda nung contribution ni Dennis Santos in the game. His timely shots and even the contributions of J-Boy Solis amongst the other players para dito sa Ilagan. You can say that Ilagan did struggle from 3 very early on, pero ang ganda ng bawi nga no second half leading up to that win.
And look at Pingoy give up his body against Marquez at that. Dyke loses the handle on the layup.
Look at Art De La Cruz telling his guys to come back defensively. Good steal.
Dyke, counter steal by Viloria. Wamar, down low they go. Marquez for 2.
That's how deadly Wamar is. Leave him up free. He's still thinking pass first, even if he has a shot.
Pingoy fires. Can't hit. And look at the bodies flying on the floor. Wamar doesn't get it to drop. That's a kickball on Viloria.
That's right.
Santos with a steal. Wamar giving chase. And what action we're seeing here in the second quarter. Marquez has taken a couple of shots on Pingoy.
That's right, a lot of bodies, dropping there.
Assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Magandang read ni Orlan Wamar kanina. Pero kanina, that's right. There's gotta be a call on the other end.
Absolutely.
And that's why this is the second, the third time in this game that you see
And Marquez is already on 2 fouls.
Right. That would have been big, as an advantage para dito sa Ilagan Cowboys.
They're letting him. I am a fan of letting players play, pero kanina 2 beses eh. Let's see what happened here. This was clearly great effort from the 2 players na nakita natin, Santos and Wamar.
Yeah. Giving a chase, that would have been an easy basket for Dennis, but you know, Wamar staying defensively.
Art de la Cruz gets it to TH Tumalip, has yet to take a shot. Santos, Mintis, the tap to Gomez. Dennis for three. In and out again. Back with San Juan now. 23-17, Wamar to Soberano. Masyado malayo, sabi ni AC.
That's right.
Orlan. Maikes fires, got it.
Ibang klase yung combo na yun. They didn't have that shot for Orlan Wamar on that wing three. Passed it up to Maikes. Maikes was looking high-low on a good seal by Rainian Ugnatan, but still, good finisher off the elbow shot. Para dito kay Maikes.
They stepped on the line, Art de la Cruz.
So far, started the second quarter, pretty much momentum on the side of San Juan. And the Ilagan Cowboys got to regroup and come back and answer amidst this run by San Juan.
Soberano and Wamar. Soberano replaced by Colliar. So Colliar and Wamar on the floor together for the first time.
That's right.
More off-ball action for Wamar. Orlan attacks the kick out. Maikes knocks down the three. 7-0 run for San Juan here to start the second quarter.
Maikes is actually a 34% three-point shooter. You can't leave him that alone in that space. A foot was on the line on that shot.
The foot was on the line, was it?
I think I saw it. Maybe it's the other line that I saw. Good roll.
There's a steal. Wamar trying to finish against Miranda. Ball taken away by Ajim. Dennis launches the three. Got it! Dennis Santos gets Ilagan on the board here in the second period. 26-22.
Na ito ang gusto mo sa Ilagan. I mean, lalaban at lalaban yan. They are always going to be in there to compete. Whether they're up or trailing, it's always the same compete para dito sa Ilagan Cowboys. And that started with the defensive end. Nice movement. Good
Gomez.
shot.
No good on the three.
Well set up. Just couldn't make it.
Viloria finds Calisan inside. And nahuli. Ito si Alan Santos. Basket plus the foul.
Yeah, and they immediately had to rotate on that drive. See this right here, that drive by Cranial. Immediately saw on the other side, Mike Alisaan. And that because Alan was pretty much late in recovering against the mic.
26-24. He completes the three-point play, Calisan.
So far, it's don't see Calisan is 2 out of 5 from the field, shooting 40%. And splits his free throw, 2 out of 4.
It should be 25-26. Miranda. Shot clock down to 14. Ajim. And the ball pressure from San Juan paying off there, Coach Mike.
Yeah. And pretty much si Ajim, fino-force nilang mag-multiple dribbles. You know? I'd like to think that Ajim is really good at catch-and-shoot situations. Ito yung tira kanina na napakagandang setup sa 3 points ni Dennis.
Three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
And you saw that three, but that really started on the defensive side of the floor, which is pretty much how Ilagan basketball has been.
And Dondon Gumaru returns to the game. Had 6 points in that first period. Pinalitan niya si AJ Miranda. Colliar, Maikes back to Colliar.
Mismatch.
He fires the three. Too strong. Rebound, Gab Gomez. Quickly to Dondon Gumaru.
Well, I thought they had positional advantage there with JC Colliar pulling out. Ito si Alan Santos. Good shot though.
Santos to Solis. Gumaru. The spacing a bit off here for Ilagan. And Wamar gets the steal. Calisan, he gets it back and puts it in. And San Juan in the lead, 27-26.
I thought Orlando Wamar was thinking JC Cuellar, pero ando na si Mike Alisan. He was able to catch the ball, keep it control, and finish it. Oh,
J-Boy Solis gives the lead back to the five-star Cowboys.
Yan ang gusto mo kay J-Boy Solis. Pag yung bola nasa elbow side na, pretty much that's J-Boy Solis spot.
Cranial. Shake and bake. Bigay kay Dexter. A foul picked up by Alan Santos.
And this is the second time actually that San Juan was able to draw out si Alan Santos, no, to do perimeter defense. And they're trying to exploit a foot speed advantage to their side.
This has been a really fun chess match between the two coaches as well. How they've rotated players here in the first half just to, you know, fit with the matchups.
It's right.
The matchup sa kabila.
Agree.
And Galinato is in the game.
The substitution, you know, patterns, no? Talaga chess match.
I think nagbago ang mga patterns ng parehong kupunan.
Oo, nag-adjust eh. Oh,
Wamar gets away. A layup. Another basket para kay Orlan Wamar inside the paint.
A little game move right there by Orlan Wamar to keep that space underneath open, and Gumaru was late. Mark Dyke tried to help out, but still, Orlan Wamar able to finish.
Another great drive off the dribble para kay Orlan Wamar. He completes the three-point play. And San Juan back in front, 30-28.
One might say parang medyo naka-small ball pa nga ng konti itong San Juan Knights right now, you know?
Yeah, tatlong guardia.
That's right. Ball screen.
Dai adds Gumaru. The turnaround shot. Don Gumaru with 8 points in the game. What a shot.
Ang ganda ng binibitaw ni Don Gumaru. His shots are not forced. He's really trying to find a way, but you know, you gotta keep with that baseline defense though.
Another confusion there. Capitalized galing by Arvin Gamboa, 32-30. Gab Gomez. They clear out the left side for Gab! Count the basket para kay Gab Gomez.
Again, another show of display of control para dito sa Ilagan Cowboys, and a back and forth we've been in this match. Look at this move right here by Gab Gomez.
This is the play of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Uncomfortable on that drive? Yes, but smart enough for that finish? Definitely. And that good finish by Gab Gomez.
Yeah, two teams really trading blows here.
Yes.
Panganiban re-enters the game. Orlan Wamar, pahinga muna. 4 minutes left here in the first half. 1 point lead for the five-star Cowboys.
Balik na rin si TH Tumalit dito para sa Cowboys on the floor.
They kick it out. Gamboa, jumper, it's short. Rebound ni Tumalit. TH. Gumaru from way downtown.
I had enough space. Pero yung sa tira niya, parang feeling mo medyo nag-hesitate pa ng konti, no? Ipinag-isipan pa niya kung i-let go na niya yung shot na yun.
Yung parehong 1 of 9 from beyond the arc, but Michael Isan with another move in his bag.
Yeah, and that's 11 points already for Mike.
Gumaru gets in the lane, natapik. Dyke is open, he fires, no good, and rebound secured by Gamboa. Cuellar to Panganiban, trying to go downhill. Panganiban misses, but Calisan is there to clean it up.
Well, second offensive rebound para dito kay Mike Calisan, and another second chance point for the San Juan Knights.
He is just relentless. Ito si Mike Calisan. Guess who's there when the layup is missed? Mike Calisan. Who else? 2:56 remaining in the first half. A special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. San Juan beat the Manila Batang Quiapo 88-61 last July 17. Absolutely dominating the Batang Quiapo in that game.
Oh, and they made half of their shot attempts, shooting 51% from there. They owned the paint, forced Manila in very uncomfortable situation. Ang daming mistakes that they committed, to which they got 29 points off of it. And so, you know, it's been a dominated game by San Juan against Manila.
Tumalip, corner three. That won't go. Rebound, Cuellar. Cuellar, that's a travel.
Yeah, that's good. That's a travel.
Sasabihin ko pa sana, nearly traveled, pero pinito na ni referee Mark Rancudo.
At saka makikita mo yung Ilagan Cowboys, immediately missed shot, takbuhan, 30 puti agad yung nasa
Hindi
baba.
pwede. You have to be disciplined when you play a team like San Juan that absolutely just gets back. You know, runs at every opportunity pretty much.
Correct. And there you go. And Gab Gomez keeping JC Cuellar very busy on that perimeter.
These are good friends. These are good friends. Grew up in Italy.
Ah, yeah.
These are really, really good friends. And nice to see them play against each other here in the MPBL again. Timeout muna tayo. 36-33 lamang ang San Juan. 2:24 remaining in the first half. San Juan facing South Division teams after this game. Zamboanga on August 4, that will be a home game for them. August 8, makakalaban nila ang Davao Occidental Tigers. And then a date with the Quezon Huskers. So, nice stretch ahead para dito kay Coach Alex Angeles and his crew.
Then San Juan, they've done well against the teams vying for the top 4 spot, only losing to Nueva Ecija.
Gomez with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gomaro, Mintis, Dyke could not secure the offensive rebound. Here comes Gamboa. Dyke with the steal. Tumalip. And Galinato is fouled by Gumaro.
Ganda ng depensa ng bawat team. To your point, the chess match, players committed, disciplined on the defensive end of the floor, just makes this a very interesting and close game between these two.
Minute and 59 left here in the first half. Cuellar, the switch here. It's Tumalip on Calisan. They try to exploit that. And Mike Calisan able to score again. 15 puntos na for Mike Calisan here in the first half.
And stuck too close against Mike Calisaan on that mid-post action, and he was able to spin baseline and beat TH on that run.
8 seconds to shoot. Crossover, Gumaro, drop pass, natapik. Bagsak si Gumaro, Galinato challenges the defense of Tumalip and he gets the 2 points. Ibang klase ito second quarter ng San Juan. They've outscored Ilagan 25-10. It's now a 7-point lead.
And a really good run by San Juan Knights, and the efficiencies have really soared up para sa kanila.
And Gab Gomez knocks down the jumper. And Coach Alex Angeles calls a timeout. 5-point game, 52.7 seconds remaining in the first half. This was the fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme X Play on the Go speaker. Take your music anywhere. John Galinato with a left-handed finish para sa San Juan.
Oh, no, nobody able to stop him that time, and you got to stop that ball in transition. Nobody did. 2 points for San Juan.
Back inside the Mayor Vitaliano D. Agan Coliseum in Zamboanga City. Magandang gabi po. So Dev Tupas kasama si Coach Mike Perez. Of course, Mika Abisamis is also here. We'd like to give a quick shout out kay Boss Dennis Abella. Watching right now, Boss Dennis. I'm surprised you're not here. Supports some of the teams here in the MPBL. Among them, the San Juan Knights. Panganiban, naitangan ng bola for San Juan. 8 seconds to shoot. Nico gets it back against Dyke. Panganiban, atake. Binigay kay Galinato. A little float game there. Yan kay John Galinato. Miranda. Gets it to Gab Gomez. Balik kay Ajem. Miranda, nakabuelo. Miranda gets it to drop. Plus the foul.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's been the most comfortable shot. More of an AJ Miranda rhythm on that shot from the elbow. Beat that defense, stopped on a dime, stayed control, lifting for that make.
Solis returns for Art de la Cruz for the final defensive possession.
And you like that AGM actually, opted not to, push that ball further inside the paint kasi medyo nahihirapan siya mga finish, and since may pull-up naman siya, yun na lang ang ginawa niya.
42-38, 8 seconds remaining. Culyar, binigay kay Gamboa, gets a running start. The basket and the foul as well.
Oh, wow. And just the San Juan Knights doing a good job of, punishing closeouts. Here, right here.
Well,
J-Boy Solis gave him that space.
Well, the foul is on Kitevis. On the basket.
That was a foul away from the ball? Oh, I thought that was on that drive.
Well,
I thought that was on the drive.
Tinulak ni Kitevis, but it was already a made basket.
And Coach Louis is definitely not liking that. Yeah. In my opinion, that shot already went in. And so, should have let that go and let the clock wind.
And it did not make a big difference, really.
Agree. Ilagan was actually ready to run the other way.
Kaya nga eh. And instead, they get a free point. Gomez almost got that one in.
And halftime is 38-45.
It was a first half to remember para dito kay Mike Calisaan. Really punishing the defense of the Cowboys.
The dump pass down low. Kinyan is sprinting down the floor. JR stops on the dime and scores!
Mapapatalon ka kay JR Kinyahan. 26 points. Leading that fast break. A rare fast break layup para kay JR Kinyahan.
System as we know it that Coach Jerson Gabiltes likes to run, and that's an open secret. Everybody knows about it.
Eman Calo. Yung tinatawag na knockout play. Now look at this. Galing ni Eman Calo doon. No? Nakatalikod si Mike Di Gregorio. Pastoran. 2 seconds remaining. Santos. By Maguliano. What an effort galing kay JP Maguliano. Hulog ng langit siya dito sa Pangasinan.
Mismo. He has really showed out. 25, 31, Lagrama. Oh, great pass! Kapaini, the cut and the basket. He attracts so much attention because he's such a threat. They know that he can hit that jumper. He can get you off the bounce and attack the basket. Here, he gets by the screen, a little crossover, a little gather, and then Gabaini rolling there. And still, despite Gabaini rolling, all eyes were on topping Lagrama. 2 inches more, that could have been a slam, but still a pretty finish. Oh my goodness!
Pretty pass as well, Alexis Iman to Joe Gomez Diliano.
Highlights galore here in this game. Both teams dishing out great passes, leading to spectacular shots. Nice no-look pass there by He-Man, driving to the middle, and nobody from the opponents.
We are tied, 87 apiece. 53 seconds remaining. Decoy Lopez sidestep, gets the basket, plus a foul!
Certainly a big wasted opportunity for Pasig City. Nasayang liga din yung naging magandang save ni Rocky Asidre, leading it to this basket by Decoy Lopez.
Off the side of the board. Flores has time. He gets it to Gabo. Hesed, the three. Got it! To beat the buzzer in the first period. Hesed Gabo turns the deficit to 4 as Pangasinan able to beat the buzzer right here. Lervin Flores, quick thinking for him. And Hesed Gabo able to knock down this tough three-pointer over Enzo Hoson.
That's a much-needed basket para sa Pangasinan.
Ayan, Big Boy Hernandez, Ronnie Alonte, and Carlo Lastimosa. The 5 on the floor for Binyan. Carlo Lastimosa floats in the air and scores.
Wow. Carlo Lastimosa turning back the clock with that double clutch attack to the cup. Ganda ng galaw na yan para kay Carlo. Batang-bata. To De La Cruz, and again, he turns the ball over.
A lazy pass, terrible decision. Oh! Raise the roof!
David Defonso treating the fans here inside the Robert Estrella Memorial Stadium with a dunk.
And that time, that was after that terrible pass that was delivered by Lakap. You have to be very wary of the decisions you make against this Abra defense because they're always going to be on their feet.
For Nueva Ecija, JC Marcelino. Atake. JC, couple of fakes. Labas kay Mocon. Mocon draws closer, finds Manaytay! Oh! He just posterized Miles Canyal! Christian Manaytay, that was nasty! Our Gixer, great move of the game, aboard for greatness!
Por Diyos, por Santo! Wow! My goodness! Me oh my!
That's a body right there! He caught a body, Javi!
I told you, Sadal! I told you!
He caught a body in Miles Canyal!
Pag ikaw talaga yung nagko-cover ng games, he will have one vicious slam at least.
Halftime here at the Vitaliano Agan Coliseum in Zamboanga City. San Juan Knights are flipping the script here in the second period. They were down by 8 at the end of the first quarter, and then picked it up in the second period, led by Mike Calisaan. They're up 45-38. Very impressive showing for the Knights. An incredible response against this pesky and stubborn Ilagan Isabela 5-star Cowboys.
When I say field goal shooting, maganda para dito sa dalawang teams na to. Matter of fact, of all the players that played, there was only one player who shot below 40%, and that was J-Boy Solis. He's 1 out of 3, but everyone else is 40% and above. And the key difference is really the assist and the points in the paints. And a lot of the 16 points of Mike Calisaan really being assisted para dito sa San Juan. And Donald Gomaro also had, 8 points in that first half. But ang difference so far dun sa dalawang leading scorers nitong San Juan and Ilagan, Calisaan and Gomaro respectively. Calisaan is assisted yung mga points niya. And samantalang ito si Gomaro really had to, find a way to score.
Yeah, and AJ Miranda, medyo nag-struggle siya in that first half. We expect him to return and come up big in the second half. Kailangan siya dito, with the onslaught na nakikita natin galing sa San Juan Knights. The bigs have really picked it up para sa San Juan. Calisaan, Marquez, and Gamboa. Marquez took over in some stretches doon nung nasa bench si Mike.
Oo. Ano nga itong tatlong ito, deadly combination Yung tatlo na yan, Calisaan, Marquez, and even Arvin Gamboa. You put in one and you replace with another, parang halos walang nawawala sa'yo
But, surprisingly, out of the players na San Juan na pumasok in that first half, ang pinakamataas na plus-minus sa kanila was actually JC Colliar. Did not make a shot. Okay, but he's plus 11 in 8 minutes of play.
That's right. And only because, the way that he's really played that those minutes on the floor have been very valuable for the San Juan Knights.
No, he was orchestrating and, playing great defense, putting pressure on the ball. And we are underway in the third period. AJ Miranda, Gab Gomez, Art De La Cruz, Dennis Santos, and J-Boy Solis, the 5 on the floor. And Gab Gomez opens the third with a triple.
Well, I expect Ilagan to come back with a lot of force, especially after giving up 30 points in that second quarter.
Yeah,
and these guys, want to make up for that.
Panganiban kicks it out. Papa Ray for 3. Rebound picked up by AJ Miranda.
Good that they brought in a secondary guy for that rebound after that good box out by J-Boy Solis.
Solis to Miranda. Gomez was wide open earlier. AJ finds Art De La Cruz sa ilalim. Art turns around and puts it in. He's into double figures, Art De La Cruz.
Yung control lang nagugustuhan mo dun. He almost had nowhere to go, but he still found a way to score. Good read.
Santos on the run. Dennis Santos lays it in.
Good, quick run.
What a start here for the 5-star Cowboys. 7-0 run to begin the third quarter, including this fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme Magpalamig, free installation for split-type air conditioners. Dennis Santos with a finish.
18 pieces.
18 pieces. Ano kaya yan? Ano laman kaya niyan, no?
Ano kaya ang denomination?
18 pieces. Envelope ba?
Okay.
Ano kaya laman? Di ba?
I was thinking denomination eh. So, magkaiba tayo ng iniisip.
Sana all may 18 pieces.
Correct. Good backdoor.
Denison wide open. Panganiban. They got lost in the shuffle there, the Cowboys. Panganiban with an easy 2.
And perfectly played a backdoor. I love how Nico Panganiban set up that action before going to that baseline cut.
Miranda, the step back jumper. That's a tough shot. Air ball. Alforque pushing. Finds Calisaan. The extra pass. And a block galing kay J-Boy Solis.
Good defense by J-Boy.
AJ Miranda for 2.
So far, the second half, this third quarter, has really been more of Ilagan basketball.
It's been fireworks.
Oh, yeah. Tsaka depensa, doon nagsisimula, and efficient execution on the offensive end.
Dugnatan to Alforque. Panganiban launches the 3. Too strong, long rebound again. Miranda pushing. Gab Gomez fires a 3. Got it! The Cowboys back in front, 50-47. That's a second triple of Gab Gomez here in the third.
At some point in time, you have to take that shot if you're Gab Gomez. Never mind you missed previous ones. You have to understand and be confident with the preparation on those type of shots.
3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. That's the dead shot right there. Gab Gomez.
And the value of running wide on transition. I mean,
Well,
especially if you have a good 3-point shooter in Gab Gomez.
Kanina pa siya. Every time may transition, doon ka agad pumupwesto unang-unang spot na pupuntahan ni Gab Gomez.
Oo, kasi you want to spread that floor and generate closeouts.
Dennis Santos, AJ Miranda. 10 seconds to work with. AJ uses the De La Cruz pick. Miranda's jumper is money.
Nakita mo kanina, sineset up na ni Art De La Cruz. He was Vera Jowing it. That screen. He twisted that screen. And a good read.
Wamar lost the handle. Na-recover ni Papa Ray. Hugnatan. Back out to Wami. Wami makes his move. Fouled by Gab Gomez.
I'm surprised Orland did not take that shot. He had enough space.
That was from way out, by the way.
Oh, yeah, but he can knock it down from there.
Of course. Assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Naiwan si Dennis Santos doon. He was trying to go under, but immediately binalikan on that cut by the San Juan Knights.
Miranda drives, drop pass. Art De La Cruz for 2.
Better assists here being shown by Ilagan.
It's a 16-2 run in the quarter para dito sa Cowboys. This 5 on the floor has been remarkable para dito kay Coach Louie Gonzalez. Hugnatan fires a 3. That won't go. Calisaan, rebound. Natapik ni De La Cruz, and it's with Solis. Now with Miranda.
Art is asking for a sub.
De La Cruz will fire. And Calisaan grabs the rebound. The foul whistled on Art De La Cruz. Pahinga muna siya, and Mark Dyke is set to check in.
I'd like to think that Reynald Hugnatan, seeing that substitution request by Art De La Cruz, he just understood na pagod na to. So, kailangan i-rim-run ko na siya sa baba.
Ito na. Rekindling their matchup earlier, Dyke and Maikes.
Oh, yeah. Ganda nga itong pinakita nitong dalawang to kanina. And Mark Dyke really competing with Maikes. Physicality and all.
Oo. AC Soberano, binabantayan ni Dennis Santos. Calisaan against Solis. Wamar against Gomez. Wami, the switch here. Wamar. And the pass is behind Maikes. It's a turnover for San Juan.
Yeah, miscommunication right there between Orland Wamar and Maikes. Maikes was thinking backdoor, but You know, si Orlan Wamar thinking was a pass to the top.
54-47. Ilagan missing only 2 of their 9 attempts here in the third. Miranda, the back door. Labas kay Solis, takes the jumper, and he gets it to go. 4 points para kay J-Boy Solis. Almost from the same spot on the floor.
7 assists already here in the third quarter after going 11 at the half. Now they have 18 assists para dito sa Ilagan.
And Mike Alisan puts it back in. Really forceful now itong San Juan underneath as they're trim the deficit to 7.
Yeah, pero kung ikaw ang Ilagan, gusto mo yon, sariling sikap yung puntos na yon para kay Mike Alisaan while you're playing a lot of team ball on your side of the floor.
Well, trying to go cross court there. And Dyke able to intercept the pass as well. Dyke, the dipsy-do down the middle.
Nah, I like that he was intentional on that drive after getting that steal. Ginamitan talaga ng lakas ng katawan at bilis ng decision making.
Ang daming nakaantay ng mga kamay sa gilid.
Oh.
Pero diniretso ni Mark Dyke.
Oh.
Inside they go. Was it last touch on Santos?
I think that ball will stay with San Juan. Ito yun eh. Yung steal, tinakbo niya sa kabila.
Just shrugging off Calisan and then finishing with a dipsy-do down the middle.
Kahit naman ikaw siguro, kung kita mo si Orlan Wamar nasa ilalim, mas matangkad ka, mas malakas ang katawan mo, finish mo na yun sa gitna.
There's Soberano, Kitevis right in front of him. AC is fouled by SQ.
Well, SQ's trying his best to defend against the attack.
It's Congresswoman Kat Chua in the building. Last year, she hosted us here for the All-Star game.
Oh yeah, dito nga pala yun, no? Last year.
Ngayon, siya na yung team owner kasama si Boss Tipicao of the Family's Brand Sardines. Kaya ang Zamboanga Sikat Family's Brand Sardines, maglalaro sila mamaya against the Abra Solid North Weavers. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Maraming salamat sa LGR. 4 minutes remaining. Let's see how this unit will hold up para dito sa Ilagan. Because that unit earlier,
si Mark Dyke na lang natira.
Oo, ang ganda ng pinakita ng 5 na yon.
I do agree. Good assist, good defense.
Yeah, very characteristic. Tumalip with the turnover, pero
yeah, he was thinking flare corner yung pase.
7-point game. Wamar against Kitevis. Wami, the switch now. Alan Santos on him. Wamar drives. No good on the layup. Gumaro to tumalip. Nakasona ang San Juan.
Place, corner exit.
And that's last touch on a night.
And one of the basic ways to try and break the zones, you fill that corner with a corner exit after that cut down that side of the floor.
12 seconds on the shot clock. Kitevis is open. SQ off the mark. Kitevis loses the handle. Wamar is fouled by Dyke.
Definitely off to the races na yun para kay Orlan Wamar. He's just trying to beat at the sideline race with Mark Dyke. SQ goes out. He's been out of sorts so far. Wala makuhang magandang rhythm eh.
Colyar against Gumaro. Lucas.
Mismatch. Underneath.
Wamar launches the 3. Yes!
Bigat nun. And the reason that I say mabigat yun, because he had different options. A high-low, a pass over to Orlan Wamar, or drop-down pass again to Kalisaan. Now it's a tough action to defend.
Tumalip airballs the 3. Santos saving it only to Kalisaan. And they got to get back here. Soberano fires, corner, got it. 3-pointer para kay AC Soberano. And the Knights are within 1.
A 5-point swing here. And a good run para sa San Juan Knights.
Coco gets it to TH. Good closeout galing kay Colliar. Alan Santos. Dyke. There's a pass here.
One more.
Pingoy fires and it's short.
You're very tentative against this zone so far. And credit the Knights. They've not allowed anything outside the pin and even inside. Ang simula nung nagpalit nung unit si Coach Louie, things slowed down a little bit here for Ilagan.
58-57. Cowboys still ahead. Only by 1 though. Colliar. Wamar against Dyke. Uwami shake and bake against Dyke. And foul whistle on Mark Dyke.
So far, yung action ng San Juan na pitch, chase, and follow screen has really kept the defense very busy. Para dito sa Ilagan Cowboys, they've always been parang humahabol at humahabol lang, almost looking like reactive dun sa action ng San Juan Knights.
Well, Coach Louie left with no choice but bring back AJ Miranda and Art De La Cruz.
Yeah.
Free throw of the game brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
This is a good scoring combination din. Gab Gomez, TH Tumalip, and AJ Miranda on the floor at the same time. You push Alan Santos to the 5 and you have Art De La Cruz on the 4. This is a pretty good 5 for Ilagan.
The 2 for 2 for Orlan Nomar, and balik na ulit sa San Juan ng Lamang. 59-58. They trail by 9 sa quarter na to.
Yes.
Itong San Juan.
Yes.
Tumalip. Down low they go to Art De La Cruz.
There you go. And then that's how you beat a zone. You got to be quick on those looks, quick on those reads, and those passes.
Now, Art De La Cruz with 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. AC Soberano misses the 3. De La Cruz with a rebound. Art to Agent. Miranda, too strong, rebound. Nakuha ni Maikes, and it's back to Wamar. AC launches.
Oh,
yes.
And then when AC saw that it was, Alan Santos who was closing out of him, backpedal kagad sa 3. That's exactly what every shooter would have done in that situation.
And back inside to Art De La Cruz. Trying to kick the ball out. Pituan ng foul.
Pero ang think kagad ni Art De La Cruz doon was really to find a way to score.
This is the play of the game brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
And that's the same play that they executed earlier. And napakaganda ng pasahan.
Gab Gomez. Oh, it's play broken up, and it's Orlan Nomar all the way. Offensive foul on Maikes.
Oh no, Orlan is down. He's holding on to his right knee. And Maikes is asking for signaling a review.
It's a bad fall para kay Orlan Nomar.
That's right. They had numbers on that run. See that again right here.
Let's check this one out kung ano nangyari dito. They'll try to review this.
And TH Tumalip tried to move Maikes out of the way as he was trying to chase Orlan Wamar.
Or it could be the other way around.
Could be, right. Could be. That's right.
And we will be right back after this coach's challenge.
The call has been overturned. Foul on number
Challenge
46.
successful for Coach Alex Angeles. The call has been overturned. This layup by Orlan Nomar won't count, but the foul on Dexter Marquez has been overturned. It's now a foul on TH Tumalip.
And so Marquez will now go to the line for a couple of free throws. And Coach Louis again trying to clear things up with the officials.
Yeah, but I felt that it would have been a 50-50.
Yeah, either way.
Yes, kasi pareho rin din sila. Actually, they stood
Side by side.
side.
Side by side, that's right. And it appeared in the first look na parang ini-screen na ni Marquez yung drive niya. And then on the other side, you see TH Tumalib getting in the way of Marquez pushing him out. And so what happens now is that, well, they said earlier that the basket will not count, and so this will be 2 free throws for Marquez.
So free throws coming up for Dexter Marquez.
Well, San Juan did, a good recovery here, latter part of the third quarter. Kanina, this was what, a 20-8 quarter. Right now, it's just 22-17. Good recovery.
2 free
by
throws
San
for
Juan.
Dexter Marquez.
And Dexter Marquez, as he goes to the line, papa-shout out ng ating kaibigan, si Architect Simon Mangyo, watching from Qatar, cheering for Ilagan, Architect. And syempre, Robbie Celis, laging nanonood.
Ay, oo.
Cap Robbie of the Nueva Ecija Rice Bangers, kasama ang kanyang mga anak, Daniel and Rob.
That's the footwork family. Ang galing ng footwork ng mga batang yung maglaro. From the dad all the way to the kids.
Siyempre, may dito, Impresado, siyempre, pareho nasa norte.
Oo.
Itong dalawang kupunan na naglalaro. Gab Gomez taking his time. Agem was actually open earlier. But you said it, Coach Mike. That was a really impressive. Italiano Agan Coliseum in Zamboanga. Commissioner Kenneth Doremdes, of course. Kakabalik lang. Fresh na fresh.
Oh, fresh na fresh talaga.
When you talk about fresh, eto. Kasama din natin, of course, si Congresswoman Kat Chua and Ma'am Anita Cao.
And Zamboanga always a venue that fills up the venue,
They love their basketball here in Zamboanga. Fourth quarter underway. Orlan Romar against TH Tumalip. Quarter scoring. Ilagan has taken 2 of the 3 quarters, but that big second quarter para sa San Juan, really the difference here in this ball game, and the lead is back up to 6.
Yeah, and that latter part of the third quarter and that run by San Juan really helped them recover on that deficit.
The ball knocked away by Marquez. And we'll stay with the Cowboys. 11 seconds on the shot clock. And Wamar, off leg layup there. Ganda ng galaw na yun, Orlan Wamar.
And that's just understanding positional advantage. You pulled out Alan Santos from the perimeter and you try to work on him.
Santos to De La Cruz. Kumalip. DH gets it to Art.
Good pass.
Santos inside. That's short. And they were looking for the reverse pass. Kanina pa.
Tsaka inaabangan na rin ng San Juan yung balik ng bola kay Art de la Cruz.
Gamboa. He draws the foul on Art de la Cruz. Nakikita din ng San Juan nung they're trying to attack Art.
Yeah.
On the defensive end.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. That every time they do understand, pangalawang laro pa lang ito ni Art de la Cruz back, and so they're trying to test his foot speed and his defensive reaction. And then so far, they've made him work. On the other side naman, itong San Juan, china-challenge naman yung depensa rin. Nito ni Alan Santos, always drawing him out. The moment that you get that ball and you have Alan Santos on you, work on him and try to beat him downhill. So right now, itong si Arvin Gamboa is gonna go to the line. So far has got 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist.
First free throw does not work para kay Arvin Gamboa.
15 minutes na naglalaro itong si Arvin Gamboa, pero ang ganda ng shooting percentage niya, no? 3 out of 5.
Free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
Importante dito para sa Ilagan is to respond na sumagot dito sa somehow momentum on the side of the San Juan Knights. Good man movement right here.
Solis is free. That's a 3. No good. Rebound, Collier.
That was a good shot. That was the shot that was available after all those actions of downhills, weak side post left. And pretty much J-Boy Solis can knock it down from that side of the floor.
A foul away from the ball. J-Boy Solis. Bola with San Juan. Baseline inbound here para kay Lucas Collier. And again, Marquez drawing the foul on Art de la Cruz.
And that's the
Apat na si
fourth.
Art.
Yeah, yun ang mabigat. You already have the fourth on Art de la Cruz, who so far for Ilagan has been very valuable. He scored 14 points on a 5 of 8 shooting.
Orlan Wamar.
Switch. They'll attack him.
Wamar gets it to Marquez. Travel.
Good call.
And Marquez was trying to hold on to that basketball, and Art wants to restart immediately.
Wanna inbound the ball quickly para baka may advantage sila on a quick inbound the other end. It should be just a warning.
But if Dexter has a warning from before, it could be a
technical, right?
On Dexter Marquez, it looks like it.
They're trying to figure out if there was already a warning earlier. I think meron nga kanina kay Dexter Marquez, no?
So warning on number 19, Art de la Cruz, for unsportsmanlike behavior. Technical foul on number 9, Dexter Marquez, for unsportsmanlike behavior, second infraction.
And that's number 4 as well.
That's right.
Number
Third foul on Dexter Marquez.
only 3? Only 3
right here.
Yeah, but technical free
Yeah,
throw
that's the third.
para kay Art De La Cruz. Oh, Dexter has done a great job with managing his fouls.
Well, he almost had 4 kung yung tawag kanina nag-stay, no? Yung screen niya kay Orlan Mamar.
The 5-star Cowboys sue for time. 8 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this ball game. They're down by 6. Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Good sized crowd here inside the Vitaliano Agan Coliseum. Ilagan Isabela Cowboys ownership group. Nanonood ngayon, team owner Gio Diaz, team managers board member Doc E.J. Diaz, Vice Mayor Jave Diaz, of course Mayor J. Diaz of Ilagan, and Gov. Rodito Albano, and syempre yung Ilagan City GSO Boss Ricky Lagi. Magandang gabi po. Hope you're enjoying the game. Miranda gets it to Solis pero nabitawan ni J-Boy. Balik sa San Juan ang bola, and Orlan Omar at the controls again. Galinato, Marquez, Colliar, Gamboa, and Omar for San Juan. Santos, baba sila kay Marquez.
Oh, man.
The cut from Colliar and the basket for JC Colliar plus the foul.
You could immediately see that post-flip action on the weak side of the floor. That quick dive by JC Colliar, once that ball got on the hands of Marquez, you knew that cut was going to happen on the weak side, and nobody right there checking on JC Colliar.
And Coco Pingoy comes back in. And AJ Miranda, pahinga muna siya. 7.6 rebounds and 7 assists para kay Miranda as Colliar completes the three-point play. That's his first basket of the ball game, and San Juan enjoying a 9-point lead, and Ilagan commit a turnover.
Yeah, quick unforced turnover there for Coco Pingoy, who really just came in. Miscommunication between Gomaro and him.
Marquez fouled by Pingoy, and they're just having a matchup problems here if you're Ilagan.
Agree. And all this man movement has really caused cross matches problems para dito sa Ilagan. And right there, again, quick thinking by Marquez. He saw Coco Pingoy on him, and you gotta attack that. You got a positional advantage. You're the bigger guy near the shaded area. You gotta go and post up and attack.
Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Marquez splits his free throws. And can the Cowboys respond here? They're down by 10. Santos. They go to De La Cruz. Inside, Art is fouled by Marquez.
Foul on number 9, Dexter Marquez. That's his fourth foul.
Apat na si Dexter Marquez. But Mike Alisan is coming in fresh from the bench para sa San Juan. And Art De La Cruz has 16 points. Second game back from a 2-month layoff for Art De La Cruz. Two for two for Art. And yun na nga, binalik na nga si Mike Calisaan dito. Galinato. Cuellar. Against Pingoy. He gets trapped, able to release it. J-Boy Solis with a block. And that's a shot clock violation on the San Juan Knights. Much better para dito sa Cowboys defensively.
Yeah, good recovery right there by Ilagan. And the thing is, you also have to score the other end if you're the Cowboys.
Nabalik muna si Papa Ray for Arvin Gamboa.
Kailangan nila umiscore. Ayan ang, I think that's the imperative now for Ilagan Cowboys. You do get stops, but you also got to score.
Art De La Cruz with a jumper. That won't go. Takbo ang San Juan, and it's Calisaan again.
And he just continues to beat every big on that full length of the floor action. Bilis, parang di napapagod eh, no?
Kakagaling nga lang sa bench eh. Fresh.
Oo, fresh pa.
Here's Dennis Santos.
Nice pick.
Santos with a runner. Gets it to go.
And that's one thing that you'd like for Dennis Santos to do. To keep pouring on those points for Ilagan.
Wamar. Galinato. Back to Wamar. A three on the way. Got it.
Wow.
This is the building where Orlan Wamar retained his three-point crown last season.
Oh, yes, and the All-Star, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gumaru is fouled by Galinato.
That's the difference right there. I think Gumaru has been trying to find a way to score para dito sa Ilagan. And the reason that he's not getting the ball on the perimeter kasi naka-attach sa kanya yung depensa. Ang hirap rin tumanggap eh. So he has to find a way once he gets that ball.
And Donald Gumaru at the line. That was 8 points in the first half. He's got 9 now.
And the thing is, he hasn't made anything from three. He's all out of three from the three-point area.
No, he's got 2 in the second half, by the way. 10-point game. Graniel Viloria to Galinato. Swings it over to Wamar. In and out on the three. Viloria with a putback.
Yun ang gusto mo kay Craniel Viloria. Palaging masipag kumuha ng rebound. And he just has that will to chase that offensive rebound. J-Boy with a miss.
And Calisaan grabs the defensive rebound. Wamar. And Galinato, last touch.
Yeah, medyo hindi maganda yung spacing para sa San Juan Knights, that inner thirds of the floor for them. And Orlan Wamar immediately looks to the bench and apologizes.
We'll see what the response here from Ilagan. They're down by 12 with a little over 4 minutes to play.
That's the shot.
Santos,
There you
3.
go.
10 points now para kay Dennis Santos.
And the moment that you move men around and that very instance that you're most free, if you're that guy, you gotta take it. And Dennis has been pretty much that man in that last action.
Galinato, they're taking their time, San Juan. Galinato with a jumper. That won't go. Rebound Solis. Quickly to Gab Gomez. Miranda gets a running start. Agem fouled on the way to the cup.
And the finishes have been really tough for AJ Miranda. Talagang pag nakita na nasa loob, packed in na yung depensa, no? And that's just understanding the scoring ability of AJ.
And they bring in a zone buster, San Juan and AC Soberano. Meanwhile, let's turn you over to Mika Abisam.
Coach Louie Gonzalez has been proud of how his boys are really making an effort to absorb his system, lalo na yung mga bago sa kanya gaya nila J-Boy Solis and Dennis Santos. Coach Louie expressed how he appreciates these two quiet boys. Mas vocal na daw ang dalawa, asking help from coaches to understand plays. But you know what? Hindi lang sa court may pinagdadaanan na challenges ang dalawa. As reported before, we know J-Boy Solis lost his second attempt at a baby through a miscarriage just recently. Being roommates with Dennis Santos, nahihiya nga daw siya na depressed siya lately. Walang ambag sa kwentuhan sa kwarto. But to his surprise, Dennis Santos opened up that his wife also went through a miscarriage 2 months ago. They are now each other's support group and promise na magiging ninong ng isa't isang baby in the future. Gives us more reason to do what we are doing here. So, Delph, Coach Mike.
Such a, medyo mabigat ng kwento na yan, Mika. But really, we feel for both J-Boy and Dennis. And there's a reason why, God puts you together.
That's right.
Yun yung everything happens for a reason, and that's what we're seeing here.
Yeah. And on the good side for both those players, while the transfer here, I feel has been really good for both. While the minutes have gone down, the shooting percentage has really gone up from roughly about a 35% shooting for both. They're right now close to 50% shooting, and then just shows you the quality of looks and shots that they make for the Cowboys.
Oh, what a move! Galisan!
Oh, man.
Ibang klase yun.
That guy has done everything.
This is the Gixxer great move of the game, born for greatness.
And this is the second time around that they've stuck too close to Khalisaan, hoping that they'd steal the ball away from him, but Mike just is too crafty and creative, finishing close to the basket.
82 to 70. It looks like they will challenge this, the Cowboys.
And the manner by which he finished it, hirap rin talaga for Mike. And it looks like Ilagan doesn't feel that was enough contact,
Yeah,
on that
it was,
action.
si Dennis Santos humingi agad ng challenge.
We're down 12 with...
Upon review, the challenge was successful.
It is successful.
There is no foul.
No foul on Dennis Santos. So, only the 2 points para kay Mike Calisan.
Oh yeah, that was all ball.
Oo.
That was all ball.
So, 2 minutes and 44 seconds left.
Crucial executions para dito sa Ilagan Cowboys. You gotta play efficient basketball now.
Miranda gets it to Santos. Tatlo ang nakabantay. Miranda inside. No good. Ajem working hard to get the 2 points. 10 points in the game para kay Ajem.
Oh, sipag, chinaga talaga ni Ajem yun. Mintis na, stayed with it, collected it, and got those 2 points.
Wamar. Naagaw ni Dennis Santos. Miranda. Pokes the ball away. Orlan Wamar. Such a smart play right there.
Well, a couple of smart plays actually for both Ilagan and San Juan. Ang ganda ng read ni Dennis Santos. Doon sa steal sa corner. Pero ganda rin ng timing ng pagkakakuha dito. Ganda.
Oo. And Cranial Viloria. Binigay kay Orlan Omar. Minute and 50 remaining in this ball game. Omar has ran rings around the defenders of Ilagan here in this ball game. De La Cruz to AJ Miranda. And AJ relayed in for 2.
Down to 8.
Minute and 34 left. Some life for Ilagan.
Yeah, still got time.
AC. 3, got it. He's been big time in this ball game. Those corner threes kanina, that really stopped yung momentum ng Ilagan in the third quarter.
Totoo. And the shooters of San Juan holding those corner threes have really turned the momentum back to San Juan after a really good start in the third by Ilagan.
Miranda fires. That was off.
Way off.
And he's cramping.
Yeah, I think he is. He wants a sub.
I think he's cramping.
Tsaka kanina wala nang lift no? Sa mga ano niya tira niya at sa depensa. Lalo na after that offensive rebound earlier.
85-74. Wamar gets into the paint. Calisan is there again.
Grabe si Mike Calisaan.
Yeah, Ajem wants a sub. He needs a sub. Gab Gomez. No. Solis. Labas kay Gab. A 3. Got it. It's a 10-point lead. 29.9 seconds remaining.
Gotta get a stop here.
Wamar. One of the players who can secure the basketball for you.
And this is the third consecutive time we're seeing Dennis Santos guarding Orlan Wamar.
Miranda fighting through the pain. Art has time. He'll shoot and knock it down. And the San Juan Knights come back from that third quarter deficit to beat the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys. That will count for Art de la Cruz. 87-79 ang ating final score. And after Ilagan pretty much got to the 58-59 point mark, San Juan really made their move and pulled away in that final period.
Yeah, and they slowed down Ilagan with that zone, and Mike Calisan and the rest of the guys really went to work in that crucial third quarter run para dito sa Knights.
The best player of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. 10th straight win for the Knights rather. 10th straight win. The second hottest team in the MPBL. Ilagan, ang kanilang 4-game winning streak comes to an end after this 87-79 defeat. Knights right on track. They are now number 1 in the North with a 19-1 record as we go to Mika Abisamis.
Maraming salamat, Mike. No? As usual, ito ka na naman, very consistent mula simula ng laro sa trabaho mo hanggang last 40 seconds. But to be fair to the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys, ang ganda rin ng pinakita nila sa inyo ngayong araw na to, lalo nung umpisa. Kamusta ka pagkatapos ng larong ito?
Nakakapagod siyempre, normal naman yun pero hindi tayo pwedeng mapagod dahil ito na yung ito na yung trabaho natin. So ayun, naglalaro lang naman kami as a team, kaya kahit mapagod, push lang ng push.
Speaking of yung trabaho nyo, nakikita nga namin na palapit yung playoffs, ang ganda ng chemistry nyo. Kamusta kayo ngayon, lalo sa pagbabalik ni Wami? May impact agad siya ngayon?
Siyempre, knowing Wamar, iba pa rin lalo na yung duo namin, talagang solid na rin. So, hindi pa naman siya ganun ka-healthy, pero sana pagdating ng playoffs, mas makuha niya pa yung timing niya.
Maraming salamat. Sino mga gusto mong batiin at pasalamatan?
Unang-una, siyempre, magpapasalamat tayo sa Panginoon. Pinigay